welcome to part 2. Got that long whale song in the background. Picking up where we left off, talking about what the New York Public Library says of why it's important to write your family's history, is that stories add depth and that family trees are abstract. When I talked with my grandfather tonight, I asked him a lot of questions, but more importantly, I asked him about his late father, my great-grandfather Ron Snelling, who fought in World War II in the Navy. And he was a gunner, and there are so many stories that I have heard from my grandfather and from him. Looks like I'm out of Coke. Part of my cultural background is that I was raised in a Christian household. My dad was raised in a Christian household as well. So was my mom, so was my mom's parents, so was my dad's parents, and so on and so forth. Something I often forget is that you can type a loved one's name who has passed on into Google and search and see if they have an obituary. So my great-grandfather, Ronald Bruce Snelling, does have an obituary, and some website called Dignity Memorial. And he did die in 2016, so it hasn't been that long. It's been less than 10 years.
So you can be sure you're getting the best of
Swear,
the best
all these ads drive me. Part of why I prefaced my Christian background and my family's Christian backgrounds throughout generations is because of the wording of my great-grandfather's obituary, and it says Ronald Bruce Snelling, age 90, went home to the Lord on October 30th, 2016 at Marine Court Retirement Community in Bremerton. Mr. Jacob, why are we talking about this? Well, my star pupils, I'm glad you asked, because looking at an obituary of a loved one can often help you learn something about them that you otherwise would have never known, and you might be in there. Great-grandfather's obituary, it mentions who died before him, who was related to him, like his parents, his sister, and his wife. And towards the end, it says that he is survived by 5 children, it lists their names, 14 grandchildren, it doesn't list their names, and 17 great-grandchildren, it doesn't list their names. However, I know, since I know that he's my great-grandfather, that I am one of those 17 great-grandchildren. We're getting towards the end of this video, so what I want to leave you guys with is to encourage you to, if you have a loved one who's passed on, look up their name and type obituary, and you might just find them, but you have to search for it. Thank you for watching episode 1. Please be sure to check out episode 2 right after this one. It should be in the playlist.